Oh, it's massively important. We spoke about that as a group early on in the season that our home form needs to be good. You know what I mean? And obviously we need to then pick up a few wins away on the road. But our home form, it's imperative, I think, to our season that we have a strong results at home. And so far so good. It's a 100% record.
Were you nervous in the last few minutes?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I'd say I was a little bit nervous, I know Batley, and I spoke about the Batley side to the boys leading into the game. We had a look at them yesterday, and I told them that they're the type of team, they keep things very simple. They play a lot down the middle with their big forwards, and they play a high offload game. But what they do is they're effective, and they're the type of team that will feed off your mistakes, and they'll stay with you and stay with you and stay with you. And I think Batley showed that today. I thought we controlled the game certainly for large parts. Certainly the first half, I thought we controlled very well, going in with an 18-0 lead at half time, and then to come out second half and we get the try to make it 24-6, and you're thinking, yeah, we're still okay. But I think what disappointed us as a group, and I spoke to the players in the sheds after, was just the way we managed that second half. I just felt we were sloppy. We went a little bit soft on ourselves. Too many errors and gave away too many cheap penalties, and again we still at times weren't at our best defensively in the middle, and it allowed Batley to get on the front foot a bit too much, and they powered home. And like you said, they were coming there that last sort of 10-12 minutes, and they scored 2 late tries to put them in with a chance. But I thought it was a fantastic play by Oscar Thomas on play 3 when we finally got some good ball there to close the game out with the drop goal. But I'll take nothing away from Batley, because they're a tough team, and they put themselves in that position because they were methodical in what they did, and they just stuck to their process and kept themselves in the game. But certainly very, very pleased with our boys and the way we've backed up after that Featherston game, because let's not kid ourselves, that was a massive result for us at Featherston on Friday night as a team and as a group to win our first away win, and it took a lot out of us emotionally and physically, and I knew that coming into the game, but again, like I said, we got the job done in the end. It wasn't as pretty as I would have liked it to have been, because like I said, we were such control of the game in that first half. I would like to have been able to kick on in the second half and make it a little bit more easier towards the end, but typical Broncos fashion, we make things hard for ourselves. But again, we showed enough character and enough endeavour within the team, which are very together at the moment, to come home and get the result. No, he's been great since he's had the opportunity to go into fullback. He's took that opportunity, and he has been nothing short of tremendous in that position in all 3 games he's played. And I thought last Friday against Featherston, he was very close to probably MOM. He was outstanding, and he's backed it up with another quality performance today. So no, he's been very, very good for us in that position. Yeah, well, what Jamie brings is he's a character. So he brings a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm within the camp, and what he does as well brings experience, which is something I think we've been crying out for. I've certainly not hid from the fact that we've got a very young squad, and obviously when Jamie came to me originally, we're looking for an opportunity. I gave him a 4-week trial, and I think he's shown enough in that 4 weeks to earn a deal to the end of the season, and he's backed that up with a great performance today. To basically confirm that it was the right decision to make. Yeah, just agreed terms with a player yesterday, so the contract's gone out to him. So as soon as that's been signed, we can announce that. He's a former Super League player, so it's going to give us. He's an outside back. Yep. He'll certainly add more competition for places, and certainly give us a bit more strength and depth in that area. That's not to take anything away from the outside backs we've got in the team at the moment. I think the back 3 that have played recently, Williams, McCartney and Halliwell, have been doing fantastic and will certainly hold their spot. But now, as I said, it just gives them a little bit more competition. We've still got Sean Morris there who's knocking on the door as well. So, just again, I want to try and create that environment where people are looking over their shoulder, and they're going to have to perform to keep their jersey. And at the moment, the team's performing. That's probably part of the reason I brought Elliot Minchella in last week, because again it gives us another player in the middle. Because at the moment we're a little bit light in the middle, and like I said, I think the team was kind of picking itself really. Whereas now I've got that little bit of luxury, provided we've got no injuries, that I can make some tough decisions. So it's a good place to be.
Any other signings as well as that one?
Potentially, I'm talking to a couple others at the moment, so there's potential. And probably, there certainly will be more signings coming into the club within the next probably 4 to 6 weeks.